everybody. Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to my home. And boy, do we have a treat for you tonight, because the elves here at Just Jill are spending this entire week getting our holiday videos and images ready as we get ready to launch our holiday collections. And we thought it would be fun to give you a little behind the scenes sneak peek at some of these collections. So we've decided to make a few of the items live, and I'll get to spend a little bit of time talking to you about them, sharing with you what these collections are going to be about, and you'll be able to start shopping for the holiday items. Many of them are live over at Just Jill Shop right now. And I know some of you have been checking that out already. Hi, everybody who's jumping in. Hi. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much fun. Megan, Kylie, and I are together this whole week. Hi Dottie, we're shooting videos, we're taking images. Not only are we doing the holiday collection, but we're also going to be doing some recipes and just kind of, hi Janet, all of our sort of holiday content, whether that is for the shop, whether that's for the blog, like we're pounding it out this week for all of you. So when we were talking about, oh my gosh, like we're all going to be together for Tuesday for Facebook Live, what should we do? Hi, Mary. I said, well, why don't we just give everybody a little sneak peek? So the official launch of Just Jill Holiday is next week on the 25th, when we'll start counting down to Christmas like a lot of other retailers do. But we thought we would not only show you tonight what's just back in stock, things that sold out during Christmas in July, things that sold out last year that we didn't bring in for Christmas in July, but so many of you were asking about it. We brought it in now. But then we also are going to show you tonight brand new items that are part of 4 collections that I've put together for you for the holiday. So these collections are kind of divided. Hi, Donna. Thanks so much for being here out in Southern California, my home. The 4 collections, here's how we sort of broke it out. And it's really funny because, and I'm sorry, I'm sort of like scrunching. I'm sort of hiding everything right now, right? You can't see it quite yet. But I don't go into these holiday assortments thinking, I'm going to do a Winter Wonderland collection, or I'm going to do this. I just work with our partners and look at their assortments and choose the items that I love. And inevitably what happens is my taste is pretty consistent. And from each of our partners, I was finding, oh, well, this item from you will work with this item that I've already selected from over here. And oh my gosh, they're so beautiful together. And that's really how these collections were born. So we have a Winter Wonderland collection, which is a lot of those beautiful frosty, but then also rustic whites. Wait till you see the sled. It's going to blow your mind. Then we have a collection that is our wonderful Cardinal collection. Always popular. Yes, our famous Cardinal lantern is back in stock, but wait till you see this other Cardinal item that I have for you tonight. Like, let me just tell you, I'm telling you right now, as my Facebook follower friends, loyal and true, if you see something you like tonight, you better get it, because most everything I can't get more of. So don't wait. I know I have more stuff that's going to be coming, and you might be like, oh, maybe I'll go back and get that. It won't be here. I'm just telling you, I've learned this from Christmas in July. It's not going to be here. You guys are already shopping. So just wait till you see the new Cardinal item I have for you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's Kylie's favorite. Then we have our Gingerbread collection. He's back. Our Gingerbread nutcracker is back tonight. And we're doing a special $10 off. So regular price on him was $149. We're taking $10 off tonight. He's $139 just for the next couple of days. Then he's going back up to regular price. And I have to tell you, when he's gone, he's gone. I can't get any more of him this year. And then our final collection is Christmas classics. Those beautiful reds and golds and greens, those just classic motifs. Some of them are a little more maybe vintage inspired, but not vintage like rustic, but more like, oh, I remember those when I was a kid. So anyway, those are our collections. Are you dying? Are you waiting? I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm giddy. All right, let's get started. Kylie's going to be on Kylie Cam tonight. So she's going to try to come in and give you a lot of close-ups. I think I'm going to start here with our Reindeer and Sleigh collection. So I'm going to go around the back of the table. Yeah, you're seeing some deer. Joan, okay, let me just hold them up. This may just be how I end up doing this show in front here. Here, why don't I do this? Okay. All right, you ready? Okay, so they're huge. These are not tiny itty bitty deer. And you don't just get one. Would I leave you with just one? You're getting both. Seriously? All right, so this one here is going to be about 14 inches tall. This one here is about 10 inches tall because it's bowing, right? And this one's going to be, where's my little cheat sheet, guys? I had a cheat sheet. This one here is going to be 13 inches long, and this one is going to be 8 inches long. So they're big, they're tall. See how close up? So they have that sort of carved, rustic look, all right? You get both of them. I loved their style. I love just how clean and sleek that the snout was. I love that the reindeer antlers weren't too crazy big. That was really hard for me when I was looking for reindeer for the collection. So many of them put these like ginormous racks of antlers. What the heck? It's not like the dog strapped on with the antlers in the Grinch that stole Christmas. It like needs to look a little more natural. So I just think they are fabulous. And these actually didn't come first, because what came first in this Wonderland collection, the very first item I ordered from this vendor is this sled. I'm going to get up super close, then I'm going to put it down and let Kylie show you too. This is all raised, you guys. So it has kind of that rustic finish on the inside. It's about 14 inches from the back of the rails forward, 6 inches across, about 9 inches tall. The sleigh itself is a foot, 12 inches. Look at the detail on this sleigh, okay? I wanted to do some of these substantial pieces because this fills your coffee table. This is on your sideboard. This is the centerpiece of your dining room table. And when you do this with these, they all go together. All right, so I'm going to walk behind because I'm going to let Kylie get a close up and show you. Excuse me. Like, here's how I would decorate this sled, okay? Just take some of your ornaments, all right? These are shatterproof ornaments, and just fill it up. And this is the easiest, prettiest way to have a centerpiece on your table. Look how gorgeous that is. And then you've got the reindeer, right? So whether you want to put the reindeer next to it, whether you want to have it turned so that's like the reindeer is pulling the sleigh. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So we are all crazy about this collection. Bernadette and I are just mad for this sleigh. It's so beautiful. It's substantial. It's impressive. This is a vendor that I worked with for years and years and years when I was at QVC. This is their first collection with us. We did not have any of their items for Christmas in July. This is the same vendor. Valerie Parhill works with this vendor quite a lot as well. The best quality. I have such confidence. I have such confidence in their product. I didn't even go to their showroom to see these items in person. I felt confident enough just to order them from what I saw on their website. That's how much I trust this vendor. So I'm honored to work with them. I'm so glad we could figure out how to work together, and the pieces are fantastic. So sled, which you could just do the sled, right? And look, this ball's collection are champagne, silvers, gunmetals, golds. You could do reds and greens with this. You could do all pearl whites with this. I mean, I think you could mix this however you'd like. And then if you do love that sort of look of the rustic deer, again, you get both of them. They're heavy, they're substantial. These are not little ditzy pieces. They're really gorgeous big pieces. We love that set. Okay, so moving on. I'm just going to put the reindeer to the side for now. But where? Let's put the reindeer back here for a second. So I'm going to talk to you about this lantern. Okay, so this lantern was a lantern, and again, I think I might just go up close. I just think for this one, I'm kind of liking being able to talk to everybody, and I probably should have brought a little thing. Okay, is this better? All right. So this lantern, everybody, we had in our collection last year during the holidays, and you all loved it. Sold out. People loved it. And I didn't bring it back for Christmas in July. I thought, you know what? I'm going to find some other things. And then I had several of you say, where's that cute snowman lantern you did last year for Christmas? I really wanted to order it. I wish I would have. I wanted to get it this year. So I went to the vendor and said, how can I get some of those snowman and friend lanterns? And we got some. So I love this piece. I just think he's so happy. He's a snowman in the forest. He has a little fox and a bunny visiting. There's the red cardinals in the tree. When we were just waiting for the Facebook Live to start, hi, Deb. I was sitting looking at this and I said to Megan and Kylie, like, I just love like the speed in which all of that glitter is sparkling. It's just very calming. It's like a very slow snowfall, and it just reflects beautifully. It has a really nice weight to it, sort of an antiqued bronze top. And then the bottom of the lantern is kind of just a little bit of a distressed white. But that winter scene, you know, this is something you can put out in November. You're still going to enjoy it in February. Like, you'll have a really long season with this piece. Not only does it run on batteries, but it also comes with a little USB power cord. So as long as you have a little cube that you can, plug into the wall, it comes with the cord with USB on one end and then the AC port on the other for this. So beautiful piece. A return. So many of you loved it, and I'm glad we could bring it back. I'm glad that the vendor, was able to find some for us. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm glad he's back, actually. I was like, when we unpacked him, I was like, I love that snowman. Why didn't I bring him back in Christmas in July? So super, super excited to have that back for all of you. All right, next piece. Speaking of being back. Ooh, and she almost lost the tree. Speaking of being back, look who's back. This is our famous, not ours, but the famous Just Jill gingerbread nutcracker that completely sold out like 3 times, I think, 3 or 4 times during Christmas in July. We kept trying to get more back in. You all responded to him beyond my expectations. I eyed this piece for a year and a half. I passed on him 2 years ago because I just thought I just knew it was going to be expensive. But I kept looking at him. Then I was at the showroom in January. I saw it in person. I was like, oh my gosh, it's fabulous. I hemmed and hawed about it for Christmas in July. And I thought, okay, I'm going to bring in 8 pieces. What was I thinking? Those were gone in like one breath. So then we brought in more, much more than 8. And those sold out. And then we brought in more. And those sold out. And then they couldn't fulfill any more orders. But we just got this guy back, if you haven't seen him. And this is the one we're going to take $10 off the price tonight. So his normal price is $149. We're taking $10 off tonight at $139. Here's what I need you to know. I can't get any more in 2023 on this nutcracker. They're all sold out. We had our order shipment come in. We have what we have. That's it for the rest of the year. So if you have any inclination that you might like him, get him now while we have him at this limited $10 off price point, because when he goes back up to regular price, 1, you have to pay a little bit more, but 2, when he's gone, so you might miss out. And Bonnie, how do you order? I have my own website. I have my own retail store, justjillshop.com. Shipping and handling is included with every one of your orders. So when I tell you this is $139, it's $139. I don't know what the sales tax is in your state, but so sales tax will be added, but no shipping and handling, it's all included. So I just want to show you the detail on this guy. Starting down here, there's this sweet little gingerbread family. Look at the detail on the trees. Look at the detail on the house in the background. Look at the crisscross detail on the costume. Then a different kind of candy. Then a different kind of swirl. Then a different kind of confection. Then a candy cane, then 2 more of your gingerbread cookies. Look at his face. Look at the dimension on this piece. Look at the crown. The hair looks like frosting, okay? And then on the inside, You have 3 gingerbread cookies. One's a baker. One has a cute little elf hat on with a spoon. One has a top hat on with a lollipop. They rotate around this Christmas tree in the center with the stars illuminated from the light above. By the way, finished beautifully. And oh yeah, it's musical. Plays 10 different Christmas carols. So it's so special. I know a lot of you have this piece that you ordered from Christmas in July. Would you share with people how you've liked it, what you've thought about it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think that's what people need to take a look at. Like, is it worth it? Like, gosh, it's really cool. It's really special. It's a lot of money. It's a splurge, but gosh, you'll have it forever. Our friend Charmaine, the Christmas connoisseur, she posted the most adorable picture. She ordered this during Christmas in July. And I don't know if Charmaine's in the chat tonight. So hi, Charmaine, if you are. But she posted the most adorable picture. She had it on her kitchen counter, and her son crawled up on the kitchen counter with his hands in his face like this, just mesmerized by the gingerbread nutcracker. Like, it made my year. It was so special. So, oh, there she is. Hi, Charmaine. So worth it. My kids love it. Like, forever. This is the piece that you have in your home. Your kids see it. Your grandkids see it. Like, it's the piece they're all fighting over, like, that they want one day. So super special. Not for everybody, I understand. But for those of you who really appreciate the fine detail craftsmanship. If it was just this, I would love it. Does the power adapter work with the gingerbread nutcracker? Sherry, yes, and thank you for bringing that up. So he runs on batteries. However, and you do just have this on-off switch, okay? And you can just turn it on to only rotate, then you can crank it up to hear the sound. We do sell a power adapter. So if you would like to just plug it in and port it here and plug it into the wall, we do sell the power adapter that this vendor recommends. So look for that over on the shop. And if we sell out, we can easily get more. So don't freak out and say, I'm only going to order this if I know I can get the adapter. I can get those adapters back in 2 weeks. So if we sell out of the adapters that we have, and for those of you that already have this and didn't know we sell the adapters, we will get more in if we sell out of what we have. But there's our gingerbread. Okay, I'm going to move on because there's so much to get to. All right. So he's an older piece. We had him in Christmas in July. What could I bring in new for you in the gingerbread collection? What would work with some of our elegant gingerbread houses and our gingerbread nutcracker? Well, don't you need a gingerbread tree? So this is our gingerbread cut. Look at this tree. Is that so cute? They are all these individually decorated Christmas cookies, gingerbread snowflake cookies that are all put together to make a tree. Again, this is not ditzy. It's 11 inches tall. It's 9 inches across at its widest point. It's also thin. It almost looks like a sandwich cookie there. Finished on both sides. Minimal glitter, just a subtle bit of shimmer, which I like. But look at the size of this tree and how nicely that complements our nutcracker. So if you're doing this in your kitchen, like, how cute to have those together. For those of you that have our elegant gingerbread house, it's coming back. We'll have that back in October. But maybe you have our set of 2 small gingerbread houses. Look how cute this would be with just that gingerbread setup. So that's a nice display. In fact, here, let me do this for you. I'll do it on this tray. I used to be a waitress. Let's see how good I can do this. Yikes. All right, so there's your tree. But then if you did our set of 2 houses, and these houses are customer top rated, you guys, you all love them. You get both of them. Oh, come on. How cute. Look how cute. You have the cute little houses in the front. You have the gingerbread tree in the back. It's so good. So a great, again, compliment to any of our gingerbread pieces. I'll show you this too. Here, I'll show you these close up. We don't have many of these left, but if you like them, you get both of them. One has the cute little reindeer and the snowman, and then look at all that detail. Like, really looks like a frosted house. And then you get this one too, and he has the cute little gingerbread person and the little tree. So you get both of those. And then if you have our more elegant collections, and we're adding to this, I think we have 3 or 4 more houses in these styles coming. We have a mansion, a gingerbread mega mansion. It's like 16 inches. It's huge. Wait till you see it. It's a splurge. I had to do it. All right, but look, if you have our slim gingerbread house, or again, our elegant gingerbread house, look how pretty those are together. Just glowing softly over in a corner or a side table. Like they're just beautiful. Lynn, I love how much thought you put into coordinating your pieces, makes it easy for us. Well, I think that's what it should be. It would be very easy for me to come and do these collections and have it be a complete hodgepodge. And then what do you do with it, right? Like, I would never do that. Just Jill would never do that. We don't do hodgepodge. And if we do, we make it look classy. All right, so gingerbread tree, totally love that piece. Such a good one. Even if you don't have any of our other gingerbread pieces, like if you just want to do something cute and festive in a powder room with a candle, like this could be cute together too. All right, so there's our gingerbread tree. All right, are you all sitting down? Are you sitting down? Kathy said, I just ordered the tree. It will go well with my Christmas figurine or my Christmas figurines. Great. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Are you sitting down? So this is the piece. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Are you ready? Close your eyes. All right. All my Cardinal lovers, are you ready? Are we ready? Look. Ooh. It's gorgeous. So footed glass hurricane, 8 inches tall, 5 inches in diameter. This frosted, kind of almost like snow crystal glass. This beautiful cardinal. But what they did is they do the cardinal applique, and then they go back and they hand paint that extra detail on the wing to give it dimension. They do the same thing with the pine cones. And then they add the snow to it. Do you see the dimension on that? And then look how you have the sprigs coming out on the side. The fairy lights are included, and they're on a timer. You asked me. They're on a timer. So these are on a 6-hour timer, 2 AA batteries. Look at that piece. All winter long. This one is $44. Shipping and handling is included. Our whole team has just been like, it's so beautiful. And I think it looks stunning through our little chat. When you get this in person, you're going to gasp. It's just beautiful. And if you love cardinals, if you love to decorate in a winter theme, again, put this out in November. It's out through March. I mean, this is something you can enjoy with that timer, with the twinkle lights every evening for months and months on end. It's just beautiful. I can't, again, emphasize enough how beautiful and like the thickness and that applique of hand painting that's been done on this to create this cardinal look. I just think it's fantastic. So I can't wait for you to get it at home. I know how you love your cardinals. I do too. So this one just blew me away. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, how many can I get? Because I think it is just for the cardinal lover, for a Christmas lover, for a gift. Like what a pretty housewarming gift. Somebody's first Christmas. Maybe you're going to go stay with somebody over the holidays. Maybe it's something for Millie said, that's a must have. Millie, I'm with you. If my grandmother was still alive, I would get this for her in a heartbeat. You can bet my mother is probably going to get this sample because she loves cardinals too. And you know, my mom is living in a independent living apartment now, but then, you know, should she need it, she can transition to assisted living. I can't buy her real candles, right? But she still loves the glow of things. And so for her, something like this is perfect. She can have the glow. It turns on automatically. It turns off automatically. And even when it's not on, can I just say, like, I think that getting the fairy lights is a nice extra. And again, they have a timer. But even if this isn't illuminated, look how pretty this piece is. Look at the shimmer. that you have there on those pine cones and on that beautiful red wing. So there it is all the way around for you. So winner on that one, right? Really good one. I fell in love with it. I think you will too. Okay. And on this one, this will come wrapped around it'll be packaged nicely. Inside of the hurricane will be more paper wrap, and that's where your battery operated fairy lights will be located. So don't reach in there and throw the paper out. Make sure you get your fairy lights out of the middle when you unpack yours for the first time. All right. It's a beauty. Okay. Speaking of cardinals, look who's back. Top rated. Would love it if you would share in the comments if you have our Cardinal lantern. We debuted this sweet piece last year. It completely sold out. We brought it back this year. It sold out. We brought in a reorder. It sold out. So we brought in plenty, we think, for the holiday season. It's on a sale price now at $44. That's been the same price since last Christmas. Believe me, I'm always saying to Bernadette, just keep it at 44. Just keep it at 44. She's like, Jill. So it's a sale price at 44. The price may go up before the holidays get here. So while you can get this lower price, please do. Sarah said, I have a lantern obsession. I need an intervention. Oh my gosh, me and you both. Do you know my husband actually put a ban for a while? I was not allowed to bring any more lanterns of any kind into the house. That's why I'm good friends with my neighbor. All right. So here is our beautiful, start with the size, our beautiful Cardinal lantern, 8.5 inches. It's a sort of soft white, but has a wash of like a silver, not like shiny tacky, just like a subtle wash of a silvery gray over it. So it's not so like optic stark white, right? Then you have this simple scene on the inside, a beautiful red cardinal perched on a snowy branch with a birch tree in the background. Again, this runs on batteries. It will come with a little power cord that you would plug into a USB block. So if you don't want to worry about changing batteries and you have a place you can keep this where you can just plug it in, you're good to go. This is not on a timer. Again, this is a vendor that, they produce a lot of products. I'm not a big enough retailer for them yet to be able to specifically request certain adjustments to what they produce. Maybe we'll get there. So you'll have to turn it on and off. Rosemary said, I have this Cardinal lantern, just love it, so pretty. We love it too. This is one of the samples that I kept in my home and enjoyed. Really, I kept it out the whole year. I kept it out on a little side table. It just made me happy. Even when it wasn't illuminated, I loved seeing that red bird. Amy said, perfect for all year. I own this, beautiful. Thank you, Amy. I'm so glad you've loved it. I've loved it too. I love it as a gift. Like, again, a beautiful gift. I love this as a centerpiece with maybe pictures of friends and family that have passed, and this is sort of your way to remember them. If you are somebody who believes that, when a cardinal is near an angel, when angels are near, a cardinal appears, this is a special piece, but it's just simple, easy, classic, not too big. A lot of you have, like my mom, have downsized. You don't have as much room. This is easy to fit into a small shelf, a small table, a small kitchen counter or kitchen table, and gives you something pretty to enjoy. So I hope that you do. All right, so there's that. And then one more piece from our Cardinal collection. We still have so much to show you. I could not resist this set of Cardinals. Cardinal figures, but here's what made them special. First of all, I love the wreath of hollies and berries going around the neck, but look at the wings. The wings are this kind of pieced mosaic glass, and it gives such a pretty shimmer and reflection and texture. The shape of the bird, the proportion, like the little bit of chubbiness, and you get two of them. So they each have a slightly different head tilt and position. Use them however you would like. We took some beautiful images of these today. They're already up over on the site. But just, again, to nestle these, to use these around the lantern. Kelly, you want to come over real quick and maybe
Yes, of course.
I'll play with the tray. I'm going to scoot around here and play with my tray again just to show you. If you don't have a good tray for decorating, you should. But look, I mean, maybe you have your pretty lantern. And then you have just your set of 2 cardinals next to it. Just, you know, easy to decorate, so pretty. These, you don't have to keep them together. You know, put one in your powder room, put one in a hallway, nestle them in different shelves in a bookcase. They're so pretty to use together. I love it here. And then stay there for a second, Kylie, because also, if you have some of our pretty trees, our set of 3 green shimmer trees are back. And so you could also use the green shimmer trees and then nestle your cardinals in as well. So I don't sell these, but these are just like little platforms. Those are a nice little investment too. But look, just kind of put your cute little cardinals there with the set of the green shimmer trees. And just like that, you have your classic red and green and you're good to go. So beautiful pieces. Easy to use, easy to decorate, no batteries required, nothing to plug in, just really gorgeous sculptural pieces. And I thought what made it special was this mosaic glass, you know, kind of like that crushed glass look that gives it some reflection and some iridescence and some glow, which is really pretty. All right, so there's your set of 2 cardinals, brand new to our cardinal collection. All right, I'm gonna move right over here, because I want to spend a few minutes on this pretty angel. We've never done a kind of a presentation on her. We launched her just showing you images on our social media, but she deserves more than that. She is stunning. She's from our same collection of our Northern Lights tree. So beautiful face. She's holding the little Star of Bethlehem. Her wings look like frosted glass. They're not, it's an acrylic, but then her whole body swirls. And then it has a light changing. So it goes from the LED green into a teal, into more of a blue, that then morphs into kind of like a yellowy green. Then it's gonna morph back into more of your blue tones. You'll get some purples, a little bit of pink.
Do you want me to turn off the light so they can see it?
Maybe, yeah. You wanna try to do that? All right, Kylie's double multitasking here. So there, we'll turn off a light so you can see just a little bit more. Can I turn this one off over here? All right. Stay with us, everybody. We're going to give you a little night glow. A little night glow. Okay, ready? How's that look?
Better.
Isn't she pretty? I just think she's so, like, you could keep her out all year round. It would make you so happy. What a sweet nightlight in a baby's room, a child's room, so pretty in a hallway. Again, just something that gives you peace and makes you happy. And of course, stay there, Kylie. That collection is this collection. So this is our beautiful Northern Lights tree. And these pieces, what I love about them is that, you know, while they're swirling and having all the color, that's so pretty. But when they're not, they look like cut crystal. I mean, I've never seen a finer quality acrylic with no bubbles, no discoloration. It's thick. They were able to really give you dimension on this. So this is kind of the chubby friend or cousin of the Northern Lights tree. It's just a little bit fuller. And then you turn it on. And the fans on these, I just want to clarify, it powers up fast and then slows down. And the reason it does that is it kind of gives it a fast flurry, and then it allows the snow to gently fall. And then it'll swirl fast again, and then it will gently fall. So it's meant to do that. It's not meant to stay at a fast pace the whole time. So this is kind of our whole little beautiful swirl collection. The trees really, to me, inspired that angel. You don't need to have one to have the other. They're all gorgeous if you want to put them together. But if you are an angel lover, I thought you would really, really like her. I think she's a beauty. All right, Kylie, let's turn our lights back on because I want to play for a second with this next piece. How's everybody doing? We all doing good? Everybody's good? All right, let me turn this light on over here real quick. I'm kind of far away from my computer, so I can't see comments. Hopefully everything's good. Okay. All right, let's do this. I'm going to move some things around. And I'm going to show you this next set. Okay, so this next set is super fun. Here's what it is. Coming around. All right, so I know everybody likes to have, hi, how's everybody? Hi. Brenda said, I just purchased the Snowman lantern, the beautiful Cardinal detailed light. I'm jumping with Christmas joy. Brenda, I love it. Thank you. All right, so here we go. I know I have the big pieces, the big sleigh, the big reindeer, right? We have the nutcracker. We have the mega mansion coming, the gingerbread mega mansion. But I also know it's sometimes fun to have the smaller pieces. And you want to create this little village, but you don't have the room to buy 6 or 8 pieces. So one of our vendors said, Jill, we have this cute set I have to show you. And when I saw it, I was like, that is so stinking cute. How many can I get? So here's what you're getting, all right? Everything you need to make this cute little illuminated village, and we're going to do it together. First, the star of the village is this little 3-inch Santa, all right? He's made of porcelain. He's all hand painted. Jane said, ho, 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 show us more. Okay, we're doing it. All right, so all hand painted, super cute little Santa. Look at the detail all the way around, all right? So there's your Santa. What would Santa be without a tree? So you also get this tree. It's a ribbed 4-tiered tree, batteries included. They're the little disc batteries. You'll replace those when they burn out, but that will illuminate. Okay, so you've got an illuminated tree. And then you get not one, look at this cute little house with the snowflakes and the green trees. It's gray on the side, lots of cutouts because it glows. But wait, there's more. The 4th piece is another house, super cute little, again, cutout with the greenery there. Green with kind of a white pattern on both sides, lots of cutouts, because it glows. And then now, Jill, what am I supposed to do with these glowing pieces? I'm so glad you asked. Here's how we're going to go. This is like a wooden board, okay? Like seriously, you would buy it in the kitchen section, like a cheese board with a dome, like a cloche, okay? I bought some fake snow off the Amazon, all right? Going to put that down. 1 house, 2 house, tree, Santa. Okay, let me just make sure I can get him to stand up here. All right, let's move that snow. And then, okay, wait, don't go away. The dome goes over, and now we have this super cute illuminated Santa village. It's so cute. Isn't that so cute? And listen, you can do it with a cloche. You can do it. Lisa said, I ordered the miniature houses, Santa and tree. Get the whole set. You get all 4 pieces, Lisa. You get the whole set. They're all hand painted. Batteries are included. Is that not the cutest, Dana? I know. It's so cute. So, as I would say, adorable. I usually say enjoyable, but I think I'm going to take adorable too, Nicole. How fun. So if you have a cloche, do it this way. If you don't, do you have a cake plate? Do you have a white platter? Do you have a dough bowl? You could fill the dough bowl up, kind of just, I would put some, like plastic wrap balls underneath the snow to give it a little height, and then nestle your pieces in there. Like, there are no rules. Shop your house. You have stuff. You don't need me to sell you a board with a dome. You have something. But I like to just give you ideas on things I had and things and ways you can transform them with. So stinking cute. Totally love that. All right, so that is also available. What are you thinking so far? Are you loving things? Do you like it? Yay! I'm so excited. I have more. Listen, it's only 8:41. We have so much more to get to. Okay, so here we go. All right, I'm gonna put some pieces back together. All right, can we talk about the shimmer trees for a second? Oh, thanks, Cheryl. You're so much fun to watch. You enjoy this as much as we do. I do. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Finding the items is a joy for me. I love doing that. Styling the items and taking images, maybe my most favorite part, until I get to here and I get your feedback and your excitement and your reaction, because I'd like to think that what I'm picking for all of you, that I know you pretty well, that, we really keep all price points in mind. Every one of our 4 collections has a wide range of price points. So for those of you who like to splurge and you'd rather have one grand piece than lots of small ones, or you just are lucky enough that you can kind of get what you want, we have those. A lot of you are working on budgets. So believe me, my team knows. I'm like, what do we have like under $30? What can we do for under 40? Like, how much can we give them if we keep it under 50? Like, I'm always looking at how can I bring you the best value? Remember, shipping and handling is always included in your price. So I always encourage people to remember that. And a lot of people will sometimes come at me a little bit for some of our pricing. And then once I point out, but yeah, you saw that somewhere else for less, but by the time you add the shipping and handling that they charge, you're spending $12 more than you spend with us. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. So, shipping and handling included with everything. Whether you live in Maine, Southern California, tip of Washington, down in Texas, wherever you live, doesn't matter. Shipping and handling is included. And I hope what you found is in our curated collections, where we work so hard to find the right partners that we can count on consistently for great product, what you receive from us is unique, it's quality, it's a good value. And even if sometimes you feel like, oh, I thought it was a little expensive, and then you get it at home and you're like, and worth every penny. That's my hope always for all of you. Okay, so let's talk shimmer trees. That brings me to a great point. So give me a second. I'm going to walk around, because our shimmer trees have been so popular. Another customer top rated item. I'm going to put them up front here and then I'll walk around again. White, and where'd the green go? Okay. So we launched with green and champagne. And I thought you would like them, and you went bananas for them. And this is one of those items where some people wrote, even in their reviews, gave it 5 stars and said, at first I thought it was a little pricey, but then I got it home and I realized how special and spectacular they are. Every review on these trees is 5 stars. So I take that very seriously. We did it right. You get 3 trees. There's different sizes. The tallest one is about 12 inches. The smaller one's about 8.5 to 9. The smallest one is 7. So here's one size. Here's your medium. Here's the small. Okay, you get 3. So green is your classic. It is glittered. It is a very, very fine, fine glitter. Terry said, I absolutely love the shimmer champagne trees. I'm so glad. I'm going to show the champagne in a second. And 2 other colors that maybe you haven't seen. When you get it at home, give it a shake off in your garage. And then really, you're not going to be covered in glitter from there on out. This is not going to leave a glitter trail all throughout your house. It has just enough. I love the proportion of the branches. I love everything about these trees, and I think they're a must-have. If you don't pick up anything else, but you pick up one set of trees, you're going to have these trees for the rest of your decorating life, because they're just always going to work. No matter what theme or motif you work with, it's nice to have something that doesn't always light up. Yes, it has shimmer, but it's subtle. It's not tacky glitter. And it can be elegant on its own without anything else around it. So that to me is the sign of great design. There are a lot of things you can buy, but you got to do all the things to make it look good. You don't have to do anything with these. If this is all you have and a centerpiece, the 3 of them, instead of a candle garden, you have a tree garden on a mirrored tray on your coffee table. Spectacular, elegant, quiet, classic, forever. And I hope that's what these Just Jill pieces are for you. Here's our green. Matches my jacket and the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we have champagne. All right. This is the one that you all love. Not gold, champagne. It is such a beautiful neutral. It's not brassy. It is so pretty. Such a gorgeous color. Wait till you see it with the Santa figurine I'm going to show you in 3 minutes, maybe 2. Our more recent launch was the silver. Now the silver is important because, stay there, if you picked up these guys, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. Okay. If you picked up these, oh my gosh, look at his backpack. So cute. Perfect. I know our friend Lynn, who is a huge Just Jill supporter, she bought these snowman and these silver trees. There she is, and decided not to put them away. Oh, Lynn, I'm so glad. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so pretty. So if you love silvers, if you love doing metallics, if you want to do something with whites and blues, because that's more of the decor of your home, and reds, greens, and golds just don't vibe, the silver with the blues and the grays and the whites are spectacular. This set of snowmen, really quick. Final quantities that we could get for the season. But see how they have silver on the presents and his gloves. So they're super cute. And they're nice size. They're 9 inches tall each. So those are available if you'd like them. But our newest addition, so you have green, you have champagne, you have silver, and on advanced order, these ship in October, we did white. So, and I left a tag on that one. So here is the white. So for our winter wonderland, even if you got the white to go with our snowman, because his tree is white with a little shimmer, see? Look how pretty that could be. Completely different look than with the silver, right? But just amazing. If you picked up our gorgeous sled and our reindeer, oh my gosh, this is getting a little out of control. All right, look at this. I know I showed you the gingerbread tree, but now this looks like a white frosting tree with the gingerbread. And then, if I can pull it off, it will be a miracle. Do you want me to hold it? Oh, I think I got it. All right, miracles do happen. Here is the white tree that you could do a little nestle around with our white sled. Now, this also shows you how huge the sleigh is, right? Again, 14 inches long, 9 inches tall. The sled itself is 12 inches. But look how pretty that is with the white trees. Really, really beautiful. So advanced order on those white trees. But I also have to tell you, if you get any of these trees, or if you wait on any of these trees is really what I should say. These are my only order, my final order that I can get on all versions. I can't get any more. We placed our order. Some of them, we placed these orders back in January. That's how long it took to get the white in. We were able to get green and champagne in for Christmas in July. But what we have is what we have. When they're gone, they're gone. Susan, which trees would go best with the cardinal lantern with the fairy lights and set of 2 cardinals? So I think, Susan, let's play. All right, where are those pieces? Here's, if you were just doing this, I think the white is very pretty with that because it pulls out the white and the snowflake. However, the champagne is very soft and neutral. And since that's kind of a bronzy color in the metallic family, that's quite lovely, right? That's very pretty. And then the set of 2 cardinals, that's what I was looking at. I know you're going to want to put it all together. When I put that whole display together, I just want to show you, I kind of love it with the green. So here's like the 1 cardinal, the green tree, and that. So there you can see them together. If you wanted to put, I'm working on such a small space right here. I'm afraid things are going to fall. If you wanted to try the champagne with that, and this, I think that's kind of pretty too, but I might lean more towards the green. If you were just doing this, I kind of love the champagne or the white. But since you're mixing those other cardinals in that have a little bit more of the green, I think I might go green, Susan, if that works with your house. If your house is more this tone or the whites, then you could do that. But I think if you're going to mix those cardinal figures in with the fairy light piece, I think I would go green. You guys can let me know what you think. All right. Okay, so let's remember, I just went through all the trees. Any questions about the trees? Any questions about the trees? All right. I love all these. The trees are nice to have for all season. I know, Adija, right? So pretty. Okay, so keep this champagne tree in mind because I have another major piece to show you. Major, my friends. Stay tuned. Here we come. Are you ready? Oh, my gosh, this piece. Wow. So all my Santa collectors out there, look at the, first of all, can we talk about the sleigh? Look at this sleigh with the raised detail, the holly berries, the poinsettias, the swirls, the almost like the nail head detail on the swerves and curves. Then look at the Santa, this beautiful Santa face. He's holding this wreath. He has this pack of toys in back with the teddy bear, the presents. He has the tree. The Santa down is 12 inches. You include the tree, it's 13 inches, top to bottom. And then the length there, let me just use my cheat sheet. Sorry. The length on him is about 11 inches. So he's almost a foot this way and a foot this way. And I mean, so he's a masterful, huge piece. So imagine him, ready? With the champagne trees. Oh, if you want to do this elegant, soft champagne, cream, gold, white, metallic tones, I can't think of anything prettier than this forest of trees and this beautiful Santa. I've collected Santas my whole life. It was one of the things my husband and I had in common when we met because he collected Santas too. His mom started him with collections. So I always have a soft spot when I see a new Santa. I'm very picky about the Santas I bring into the collections. Not every artist gets the Santa face or the Santa vibe right. This one did. I was so impressed. Dana said, OMG, the detail is gorgeous. I know. Look at him. Look at those kind eyes. Look at the little wave he's giving you. He's just, oh, he's so beautiful. So he's another piece that maybe, where did I put my tray? What's all the way back there?
Okay.
Oh, Kylie's going to get it. Can I just say, we are totally doing this Facebook Live completely opposite in how we thought we were going to be doing it tonight. But it's just so much easier for me to stand up close. Thanks, sweetie. So again, if you have a tray, look how beautiful putting this Santa sleigh in the middle of a tray on your coffee table, surrounding it with the champagne trees. I don't have the others, but I put them on the other side. And oh my gosh. And here's another thing I love. You don't need any batteries. You don't have to plug everything in. One of the things that I've so enjoyed in being able to control the products that I'm putting together for you. Listen, I love things that light up just like everybody. But for a long time, where I used to work and put collections for you, it was like that was the driver. If it didn't plug in, if it didn't light up, if it didn't do 75 million things, they weren't interested. Oh my gosh. Can it just be beautiful? If I need the lights and the bells and the whistles and the 75 million things to make it pretty, there's something wrong with it. Can't it just be pretty on its own? So that's kind of why I loved this Santa, because it was just so beautiful on its own. And again, it's big. It's not ditzy. If you open this up and write to me and say, it was smaller than I thought, I will be shocked. It is not smaller than you're going to think. In fact, I think you're going to get it at home and say, I can't believe the detail. It was bigger and more spectacular than I could have ever imagined. So I love him. I love him. We're going to create content around him tomorrow. And I just have this whole vision of how I want to create this pretty table display using him and the champagne trees and some of the other pieces. So if you're a Santa lover, he's a good one. So definitely check him out. All right. And then let's see, what else do I have back there to show you? Oh, well, why don't I show you our cute coasters? Because I have new ones. So, all right. It's like playing a deck of cards here. All right, so we brought coasters into the collection for Christmas in July because I just saw this set when I was out at a trade show in Las Vegas earlier in the year, and I thought they're so cute, and like what a cute gift idea, or easy little touches to put around your home for the holidays. You have all the things going on, and then how cute to have like these little fun touches too. So our initial collection we now have back in stock. You know, it's sold out, and it kind of have a little bit of a Scandinavian vibe to it, a little folk art vibe. I love that it has the little cardinals down at the bottom and a poinsettia and the little whimsical details. And then in the center, you have either the two deer, and they're all backed in cork, by the way, the snowman, the Santa with a lantern, and then the double cardinals. So these are done, again, in a ceramic, and that is our classic holiday coaster set. Well, these were so popular. I went back to this manufacturer and I'm like, all right, what else can you show me that you have in the coaster world? And he was like, well, what motif do you want? So I told him, I said, well, I'm doing a whole gingerbread theme. And he said, well, we have cute gingerbread coasters. If you picked up our fall harvest coasters, there might be a few of those still available. They were more of like where these are a very clean square, okay? These are a little bit more tumbled. So I just want you to see they're kind of a little bit more like rough around the edges. They're supposed to be that way. If that bugs you, you should get these. If you like this kind of whimsy of the different sort of tumbled stone almost look, then you're going to love these. So in our gingerbread coaster set, so cute, there's a little gingerbread gnome with a snowflake and the peppermint candy. There's a gingerbread house with the snowflakes all around. There's a gingerbread tree cookie cutout. And of course, there's gingerbread kids. Now you could even use these in your kitchen. You know, if you wanted to use these as like a little mini trivet, it'll work that way. You know, just as a little decorative touch, you know, across your backsplash, you could sit it up on end. Really, really cute. So we have a gingerbread set if you like that. But then, because I know how much you all love your cardinals, we were able to come up with a cardinal coaster set as well. So again, this is that same kind of rough hewn edges, all right, a little rustic. I just think that's interesting. I like it. And there's 4 different cardinal scenes on these coasters, all right? So here's the one kind of all nestled in there with the pine cones and greenery. Here's one with some greenery and berries. Here's a classic one with a little bit more of the holly. Isn't that beautiful? And again, you can see on this one, see how the edges are sort of a little bit tumbled and rustic. It's supposed to be like that. So I'm setting the expectation. I don't want you to get it at home and then write to me and say, Jill, mine was broken. It had a little, you know, divot out of the edge. It's supposed to be like that. And then finally, the last one, so pretty, with all the berries and the different colors of greens and even a little hint of like a bluish green, like that eucalyptus color in the background. So all of those coaster sets, price is the same, $30. That includes your shipping. Again, these are heavier to ship, but we were able to really, I think, give you a good price with the shipping included. So we have the classic, which is sort of that Scandinavian pattern, the gingerbread, which is the most whimsical, and then of course the cardinal. Think about that as a housewarming gift, beautiful hostess gift for somebody, that person that has everything. Like, what do you get them for Christmas? That could be a really nice gift idea. Kind of one of those things that I feel like I didn't even have a set of holiday coasters, and I feel like I have holiday everything. You can imagine, right? With all the years that I worked at QVC, created collections, I brought home one of everything I ever designed at QVC. That's a lot. We need to clean out our basement. And now in this latest venture, you know, redoing all of these holiday items, like I have all the stuff. I never had a set of holiday coasters. And I think that's why I was so drawn to them. I'm like, I want some holiday coasters. They're so cute. And they don't take up a lot of room. So I can easily put those in the holiday bin. And I don't think Doug would ever notice that we had new things that I brought in. You know, you're thinking that too. All right. Is there anything, and I'd love your feedback here. Is there anything I showed you that you'd like to see again? Is there anything that we talked about that you'd like a little bit more information on? All of these items plus some more are all live over at justjillshop.com. The white rustic sleigh would look good with the Buyer's Choice Beach Santa. Oh my gosh, Sherry, so good. It would look so good. Now, I will say that sleigh is big, right? It's a little bit fuller, and those Buyer's Choice Santas are a little bit narrow. However, that beach Santa has some stuff going on, so I think they would complement each other really nicely. And you know what you could do? Instead of doing ornaments on the inside, you could do seashells on the inside of the sleigh and then have the Buyer's Choice Beach Santa next to it. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. You have to remember that tomorrow, okay? Because we were going to do some of these pieces on with some shades of blue, because I know how many of you have blue in your home. And I know I feel that way. We're at our place down at the beach. You know, this house is decorated in navy, khaki, white. And so putting red, green, and gold here doesn't really go. That's why I'm drawn to some of these white shades, but then using that with some blues and then doing silvers and grays for the accents, so gorgeous. So love the idea of doing this on the Beach Santa. Christmas connoisseur Charmaine said the detail on the Buyer's Choice Beach Santa is amazing. I just love him. Well, let me just tell you, I finalized today our 2023 limited edition signed by me and Joyce Byers Christmas Santa from Buyer's Choice. Signed off on it today. So that will be coming. Really, really excited to show it to you. It's going to be really fun and something completely different. Byers has never done a Santa that looks like this. It will really be one of a kind. Okay, Joan wants to see the deer again. Okay, let me grab them. Give me a second, Joan, just for you. So remember, they're huge. These aren't baby deer, although I do have some really cute vintage baby deer coming. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And they have like the big doe eyes, and they have a little red and white striped scarf. So cute. These are not those. These are huge. So again, you get both of these deer. It's the set of two. These are packaged so well too. They're solid. They're made out of resin. They have a look of, you can see the carving that went into the actual mold itself. They do a white paint, and then they go over and they sand some of it off to give you the distressing. So the size on this one is about 14 inches tall. This one's about 10.5 inches tall. That's the height to their antlers. They are, you know, make a presence for sure. They're great with the sleigh that I just showed you. That's really the collection. They're meant to go along with that sleigh. But if you're just looking for white reindeer for another motif that you have in your home, you can absolutely use these. I love the look of the snout. I love that it has, you know, it's rustic, it's modern, but classic at the same time. I was really picky about making sure when I selected reindeer, and I think we have two more sets coming in different collections, so they don't look like this. One actually will go with the gingerbread collection. That's really cute. But the hard thing that I struggled with was so many of the designs had these crazy racks of antlers. Like they were so big. They really did look like Max the dog from the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And they were like way too big on their heads. But this, I thought, like the sculpt on it was beautiful. Those are the design things I'm looking for. I just thought they were really, really beautiful. So I hope you like these, Joan, if you get them. Again, what we have in these is all we could get for the year. So they're quite beautiful. And they're very nice if you wanted to put the white trees with them. Like that could be a really beautiful winter scene. You know, again, find a tray, find an old mirror, you know, a round mirror, use that as a tray, put that down on your table, put some of the faux snow, do a few of the trees, use one of the reindeer. That could be such a pretty and easy way for you to decorate. And so I think that would be awesome. Will you show side by side the sleigh and the sleigh with the Santa? Sure, Susan. Give me a second. I'm going to have to move a few things around here so I can get that. Kylie, can you come be my assistant? All right. Where did I put the big Santa? Oh, he's right there. Okay. Here, take that. And I'm going to dump the ornaments. At this point, we're going to dump and go. Okay, so here's the sleigh, Susan. And then Kylie, can you hand me that guy?
Got him?
Yep. And here's this. All right. So similar in size. This one's wider. The sleigh itself is wider. Again, look at the carving on that. That detail on there is just amazing. So there you can kind of see them side by side. All right. This sleigh is a little bigger than this Santa. Okay. From the side profile, similar, but from the front, I think you can see this one that's not filled is a little bit wider. And again, gives you the opportunity to sort of decorate however you will. All right. All right. Any other questions? Would you show the colors of the trees again? Sure, Terry. Let me do that real quick. All right. Sit this down, Kylie. Sure that doesn't fall. I'm still here. Don't go away, people. All right. Here they are. Ready? I got them all here. One. This is champagne. Okay. It is not a brassy gold. It is beautiful. Would I give you brassy? No. Beautiful, soft shimmer. You can use this with golds. You can use this with silvers. It complements reds. Beautiful with burgundy. Really gorgeous. Even if you want to put this out towards the end of harvest into Christmas with your pumpkins, your browns, your harvest, your pine cones, all those, works just fine. Really lovely. We have green. More of a Kelly green, okay? Really beautiful for those of you who love those classic Christmas tones with your reds, your greens, and your golds. We have the silver. Again, not too white of a silver, but not a dull gray either. Really beautiful, shimmery silver. So cute. If you picked up our set of 2 snowmen, that's originally why I did the silver trees, because I brought in the snowman and I sort of loved the idea of that set together. But obviously this is a silver tree that can go with so much more. And then finally, our newest is the white. These are advanced order. So we ship out the champagne, silver, and green straight away. The white we will ship out in October. All right. And so again, they do have a little shimmer on them. Look at the detail on all of those boughs. Just a little bit of carving there, not too full, really beautiful. And you get 3 of these. The tallest is almost 12 inches. Then there's one that's about 8.5 to 9 inches and one that's 7 inches. So you get the whole forest of your trees. All right, any other questions? Oh my goodness. My Granny Smith walnut and cinnamon cake yumminess by my grandma arrived today. It's so good. Oh, good, Bonnie. So listen, I know this is all about Christmas, everybody, but if you're looking for fall items, we still have some of our fall decor up. If you love that look of the carved reindeer, we have a set of 2 carved white pumpkins that are fabulous. I think they're almost gone. It's the white pumpkin and the gourd. We finally got our sample in of that. Where's the pumpkin, Kylie? The knit pumpkin.
It's downstairs.
Oh, can you run and get it real quick? I didn't have that for you last week. So while Kylie's getting me that knit pumpkin, it's kind of a pretty apricot color. So not too harsh of an orange. It actually looks great down here at the beach. And it has a verdigris bronze looking stem. Incredible. We do also have our new pumpkin spice coffee cakes from my grandma's and the Granny Smith apple walnut. Would you put the 2 cardinal lanterns together? Why not, Beverly? Here. Like, oh my gosh, why wouldn't you? If you want to do a little cardinal theme, why wouldn't you have those next to each other? I think that's so sweet. You know, you could do them next to each other. You could do them on different ends of a table. You could do them on each side of your mantle. Why not? I mean, gosh. And then maybe finish it off with our 2 cardinal figurines. And then that ties it all together. It could be so pretty. So I love that together. Those 2 items, like, if you know Forrest Gump, it's like Forrest and Ginny. They're like peas and carrots. They just go together, right? All right. So again, I know this is all about Christmas and we're all amped up, but I didn't have this sample last week and I just wanted you to see this super cute pumpkin. So it looks like it's been knit, and I've seen a lot of like actual knit and fabric pieces out there. I don't know how long, but like, wouldn't those fuzz up over time? Or like, just like when you wear a sweater, like if you get a pull on it, it's not going to look so great. So what I loved here is this is all done in resin and it's all carved. Look at that, to look like this fabulous pumpkin. Look at that stem. So they've kind of verdigreed it the way copper verdigrees. And the color on this, again, it's like a soft kind of apricot color. It's not like an intense orange. I loved this color because I think for those of you who do lighter whites and tans and neutrals, that pop of orange won't be so intense. But if you love and you use some of those other oranges, this is kind of neutral because it has sort of a khaki undertone, not khaki green, more like a beige undertone that would work with those oranges as well and give some dimension to the different shades of color that you might be using. Beautiful next to brown. So I'd put this next to pine cones. It's a really beautiful piece. This is from, one of our best vendors. They do beautiful work. Again, you can see just the, like that extra detail, like let's not just put any stem on there. Let's verdigris it a little bit to give it a little bit more design. So those are available. Again, don't have a lot of them to go around, but I didn't have a sample last week and we got the sample in and I wanted you to see it. Okay. I think I can take a breath now. I hope you loved everything you saw tonight. We're so excited. Our team is down here all week taking videos, taking images. I hope you loved this sneak peek of things that we were able to bring to you. Thank you, Diane. Everything's beautiful. I'm excited for you to, put these things in your own home, create your own collections. So have fun shopping. Head on over to justjillshop.com. A couple of key call outs. Most everything I showed you, this is what we have for Christmas. It's too late now to get reorders on almost everything. I cannot get reorders on the Shimmer trees. If you want them, be sure you get them. I cannot get a reorder on the gingerbread nutcracker, and we've taken $10 off the price. That price will eventually go back up if we have quantities, so get it while it's on sale. Same with our big oversized sled and reindeer. That's all I could get for the year. Same with our Cardinal piece. This is all I could get. I actually reached out to the vendor earlier this week and said, if it sells out, can I get more? Sorry, Jill, it's sold out. So what we have is what we have. Run, don't walk for your favorites, but don't dismay. If you miss out on something, we still have another probably 30 or 40 brand new things coming for the holiday season, and we'll be releasing those over the next couple of weeks. And as soon as we get the final sample of our new Buyer's Choice Santa, you all will be the first to know. I just signed off on the final design today. It's going to be so much fun. So as always, I wouldn't be here if you weren't here. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being the best cheerleaders I could ever ask for. And thank you for trusting our team at Just Jill to making your home beautiful for the holidays. We adore all of you. You are our friends, and we love spending time with you. I'll see you next week. All right. We have Countdown to Christmas next week. So you just thought you saw a lot. We're going to have more for you next Tuesday. So be sure to come on back and join me. And Lynn said, I think I should just send you my credit card. And Lynn, I know your retirement's coming up. So happy retirement. And I don't care if that means you're going to shop more with Just Jill, but if it means you're going to hang out with us even more, I think that's awesome. So anyway, have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye, Eric. Thanks for being here. And listen, enjoy everything and make sure to share your feedback too. Take pictures, post it on social, put the hashtag Just Jill with it so I can see all of the beautiful ways you're decorating your home for the holidays. All right. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Good night.